A viewer asked me if I could do a video on the 4 foundations of mindfulness, a teaching from the historical Buddha himself. Since I'm trained in the Zen tradition, I wasn't really familiar with this teaching concept, which is mostly taught in the Theravada school. But I'll try to answer it from a Zen perspective. And before I do that, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Christian. I've been practicing Zen Buddhism for the past few years, and now I want to inspire your spiritual journey. What are the 4 foundations of mindfulness? It's mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of feelings, mindfulness of the mind, and mindfulness of the Dharma, which means truth. The goal of developing this mindfulness is to cultivate deeper awareness and ultimately gain insight into the true nature of reality in order to overcome suffering. And this is done by observing the 4 foundations: body, feelings, mind, and Dharma, with clear awareness, not judging them, not trying to change them, but becoming aware of the qualities of these 4 foundations, seeing that they are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and so on. It basically means cultivating qualities and awareness in order to enable us to attain enlightenment. When you study different spiritual traditions, you will see that most of them are actually quite similar. Each of them has a system to help students to purify their awareness, loosen their attachment to all kinds of phenomena, and to polish their minds to become pure. However, in Zen, it's not so much about the process. It's not about becoming more pure or more enlightened or whatever. We are already it. And here is a famous Zen story that depicts this idea very well. A long time ago, Zen master Matsu, when he was still an ordinary monk, he was seen by his teacher while he was meditating intensely in the Dharma room. Matsu was known for his dedicated meditation practice, and he used to meditate for long hours in solitude. So when his teacher passed by, he used this chance to teach the young monk. The teacher asked him, "What's your intention in sitting in meditation?" "Matsu," he said, "I want to become a Buddha." Then the teacher picked up a roof tile from the ground and began grinding it on the floor. Matsu was confused and asked his teacher what he was trying to make by grinding the roof tile on the floor. And his teacher replied, "I want to make it into a mirror by grinding it." Matsu asked, "How can you make a mirror by grinding this tile on the floor?" And his teacher responded, "If I can't make a mirror by grinding a tile on the floor, how can you become a Buddha by sitting in meditation?" There is a certain usefulness in practicing various teachings to cultivate purity of mind. But if we do it with the motivation of becoming a Buddha, we are doing it wrong. Trying to become a Buddha, seeking Buddhahood, is the very thing that prevents you from seeing that you are already Buddha. You are already an awakened one. Zen is not so much concerned with a one-sided view of good versus bad, right versus wrong, pure versus impure. I mean, is purity better than impurity? If you attach to purity, your mind has already become impure. And if you see that your mind is impure, purity has already appeared. So what are you doing right now? Sitting, watching, listening. Is this pure or is this impure? If you say it's impure, you're attached to being a human. And if you say it's pure, you're attached to being a Buddha. Being attached to one side means you don't see clearly. So, what is this? It's just sitting, watching, and listening. Just being wide awake to what's happening right now in front of you. Not judging it, not labeling it, not seeking to make it into something else. If we refrain from trying to make something into something else, like using the 4 foundations to make our awareness more clear, trying to make a human into a Buddha, or polishing the tile in order to become a mirror, we can see clearly. We can see truth just as it is. If we don't attach to our thinking, if we let go of it, our mind is like a clear mirror. Whatever appears in front of us is perfectly reflected by that clear mirror. The sky is blue, the grass is green, that's truth. If you find truth, you have already attained the correct way. Ultimately, the 4 foundations of mindfulness are not different from this. Mindfulness of the body. What's your body doing right now? Mindfulness of feelings. What are you feeling right now? Mindfulness of the mind. What are you thinking right now? Mindfulness of the Dharma. What is Dharma? Truth right now. But if you're enthusiastic trying to answer any of these questions in order to get this clarity, in order to attain truth, you have already gone too far. You are already it. You don't need to polish that tile into a mirror. The 4 foundations of mindfulness are actually only one foundation. What is this? From moment to moment, just keep this question. What is this? Alright, I hope this answered your question. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I'll try to answer them. I wish you all the best. Your friend of the way. Bye.